Flowerhat. Polite bartering has led to extreme compassion and assertive contentment in this area. Not even a thick-skinned troll could survive the understanding and help these scummy people can provide.
Alright, seems there is another tutorial level, if that T indeed means tutorial. Build up your dungeon with rooms... Ah, right, it's finally telling you how to besiege somebody. Do not yet venture north. Powerful adversaries lurk there. It'd be wiser not to disturb them until you're prepared. So it's teaching you to build up and then go north. But it's giving you the best thing you could possibly want for building up, and that is... gems. This level unlocked the greed within me. Because you get this room and you get these gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces of it. That's enough for 15 imps. So what you do is you set up your wee gold place and you tell them to dig. You tell them to keep on digging. Because gems are a source of infinite wealth. It's a little slower, well actually it's a lot slower to mine out than regular gold, but the dosh is infinite. And I do like infinite dosh. I like it a lot. Feels pretty amazing. So I use the dosh to make new imps, which I use to get dosh, which I use to get new imps. And they just keep working away, and I even love the little sound they make. Give them a slap, tell them to get to work, and this is good until we have 15 imps. At which point, no further imps will add to the speed at which we get this gold. And since I have no normal creatures, this isn't costing me anything. Just to keep doing this. And you can get as rich here as you want, and frankly I want to be very rich. Not to the point where it's going to take forever, but money begets more money, as they say. Well, I say. So there we go. That's a nice treasure room. It's big enough. Well, as big enough can be. Question is, how are we going to lay out our place here, though? I want to have plenty of spare imps for what I want to do here. Let's build over here, have ourselves a nice chunky hatchery, which should be enough for everybody. Let's get a nice little library over here. Should that even be the library, I wonder? No, let's have some pretty swell... Alright, this will be the training room, and a pretty bulky training room can be because we have the space for it. There should be access to the hatchery, of course. Okay, I'll have this be a fairly chunky layer. Didn't answer the library question, but the library can be a spin-off from here. Because the librarians, really, they just need to eat and research. And maybe even that's a bit big for them. That'll do. 28. 28's plenty for this. Not sure if I get the manufactory. Maybe this is just the guard post that we'll get here. Whatever the case, get to work, guys. And when we can, let's claim this portal as well. It's nice that the game gives me the freedom to do this. If I were playing deeper dungeons, there would definitely not be the freedom to do this. Turtling just doesn't work in that unless you have a very specific setup for it. And you usually don't. Downside of manual possession of imps is sometimes you break down a wall that you don't actually want to break down. One thing you can do is blitz through gold, because imps who are under AI They'll mine gold until they have 500 of it, and then go back to deposit it at a gold place. But you can just dig out the gold, and you leave these piles of gold behind you, which is super cool. I'm so happy to put in possession here. Jake, are you going to play deeper? So once we've done this, I will put up another vote for the next long play, and deeper dungeons will be one of the things that can be voted for. So it'll then fight against Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Stronghold Very Hard mode, and itself, I suppose. Alright, we're about to get the portal, so we'll set up a nice chunky lair for our people. I might be able to get bile demons on this one. Not that I'll need them. I mean, again, it tells you to build up for the attack, but it's not a big attack. We'll have them down, I dare say.
An entrance has been claimed.
Money is going to be an anti-problem in this. A study of workshop designs revealed that good, we do get workshops here. I love workshops. And we get access to them. So we're going to have a nice chunky workshop right here. Chunkier than it even deserves to be, but whatever. And that'll access, or that will get us access to the troll. Flies. I will keep a fly this time, actually. And I'm even going to train it up so it'll hopefully be a little less useless in combat.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Music to my gosh darned ears. Let's have another treasure room over here just for easy access.
You need a bigger treasure room.
So with this built, I'll actually start attracting trolls. Trolls are too stupid to read books. In fact, they chew the pages. So one wonders how they learned how to do good manufacturing. I knew autoclicker.exe would come in handy. I have it bound to one of my extra mouse buttons. Save myself a few years off of RSI rather. Yep. Yepity yep. We got Troll now. A troll has joined you, skilled in the craft of manufacturing. Trolls are best employed doing dark deeds in your workshop. They don't complain about the hours because their labours keep them away from combat. Which is funny, because they're pretty good at combat. Well, that's funny to me at least. Let's get them in. Get them sufficiently slapped. Tell them to build their homes. And let's not have them manufacture just yet. I want them training.
It is payday.
Alright, since it's payday, everyone's going to make their way over here. I'll actually put an entrance here so they have less of a distance to go for their gold. And let's have this as our backup gold room. Beetle has joined us. Beetle is useless. Away Beetle goes. So I forget at what level the trolls learn speed, but I think speed makes people a whole lot better at hold that thought. At doing tasks like researching and training and manufacturing. I just love to look at the manufacturers here as well. I mean, what does this machine even do? Who knows? Who cares? It makes us the tools of our trade. We're going to unlock a basic trap and a simple door. Probably at level 4 says Kia something or other. Well, there's our demon spawn getting to work, and there's Hidoa. Must Must be a Swede, so let's give him a good slapping. Insects take so long to train, it's disgraceful. You're not even training. Where's the training one? Flies are the fastest units in the game. Just wish they trained fast and were in any way useful after you had trained them. Wizards get angry if there are people that aren't researching around in their library. So I want to get my imps reinforcing the walls now rather than later. That's why I've put my library off the beaten track here. Nobody will... Oh, wonderful. Nobody will simply wander into there. Alright, I hate to say it, but I think we actually have enough money, so... let's just call it there. And never ever. When it comes to beetles, just never ever. Train harder. We'll see if they get speed at level 4. If he does, then... well, either way I'm going to bang him into the workshop, because we don't need them to be super high leveled here. I'm just being greedy. Oi, who said you could study at level 1? Train. Wizards are at their best at level 4. Anything above that is, in my eyes, a waste of training. Because you don't want them on the front line anyway, and at level 4 they learn Meteor. And between that and their... who dare manufactures on my watch? A wooden door placed in a corridor restricts access. Your creatures may pass freely. Da-da-da-da-da. Sounds like not all my trolls are training. Sounds like this beetle isn't being shoved into the portal where he belongs. There we go, level 4 wizard. On he goes. He can get training, get studying rather. Slap our wizards so they get better at training. Demon spawn are really... Oh, we got the bridge. We're going to need that to proceed in this level. Or do we? We don't really, but we'll take it anyway. Just by leveling this guy up. I actually don't know, and I've been trying to find out how much does level affect your rate of research. What are you doing there at level 1? Nobody said you could be there at level 1. And hey, look at that! Level 4 is indeed where these little trolley guys learn speed. Sweet. Level 4s go there, level 2s and 1s get training. You don't put imps to level at the training room. Oh, not needed yet. Definitely not needed. Training up imps is an extremely decadent thing to do. Poison gas trap. The workshop's produced a poison gas thing. Cool. And we've got call to arms, also useful. I hope you're not thinking you get a free pass at manufacturing. He does. Wonderful. Now doors are best put to use, increasing the efficiency of places. And you can watch how your workshop stuff is going there. So they work on poison gas traps. They're basically trying to level out all of these things. So now I'm guaranteed to get a door on their next manufacturing.
A new spell has been researched. There is nothing left to research.
Nice. We got heal, which is very useful. Still not keeping it though. Which means all of our warlocks are doing just fine. So I'm going to train the ones that are a bit crappy, and the other two can just do whatever they want. They won't manufacture, so yeah. That's why it's another thing I really don't like about them. Once you've done researching everything, they have no use. They can't manufacture, they're only good for battles. And they're not really as good at battling as most other things. So I'll let those ones rest up and not continue to cost me money. There we go. See, that demon spawn just did a red thing in the dungeon heart. I have no idea what it just did. It also didn't want to make a home for some reason. My young Jake's idea was that it gave them some kind of initial experience, but I haven't seen anything to back up that that claim.
A trap has been manufactured.
And even the fly is doing all right when it comes to its level. Sweet, I'll let it heal up. I could have sworn when you click here, you click the highest leveled ones first.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, picked most experienced, clunk, and it gives me level 1. Keeper FX, what are you doing? Okay, we are plenty strong enough. Let's go north and destroy whatever's up there. Jake, according to the wiki, research increases with level of warlocks. Yes, but I want some numbers.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Give me the numbers on that. That's what I say. Okay, so our beefy level 4 fly is going out there.
Creatures are attacking.
And at this rate, it's about to die. So I'm just going to pull it back and tell it no.
A door has been manufactured. Your creatures are falling in battle.
And I think he just shot one of my guys. Alright, let's have our... Yeah, really, it is research. It is reversed the order at which you select these guys for some reason in Keeper FX. Crunch.
A trap has been manufactured.
Poor guy, already dead. Oh, you can do some hardcore strategy with bridges in this game. Bridges and the other thing. Guard posts.
A door has been manufactured. It is payday.
Alright, what do we have here?
Your creatures are under attack.
Let's see just how strong we are. Can we take on an archer? Oh, we very can't. Goodbye.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
No, don't go straight back to him.
Your creatures are under attack. A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Yeah, it's just some of my imps are dying. No big deal. That's what you guys are here to do.
Minions are winning a battle.
Ha!
A door has been manufactured.
You can't cry over your creatures that much. They will live and they will die. I also think I have plenty trolls by now. What's with that ordering?
Minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. A trap has been manufactured.
Well, that fly invested all that leveling in. He's dead.
Falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle. A door has been manufactured.
Beautiful. When your troops are sufficient in number and have had some training, lead north, crush the enemy who opposes you. Shouldn't
Your
be
creatures are under attack.
Shouldn't be a
Has been
problem.
manufactured.
Warlock contribute 4 points of research by turn of the game, increasing by 35% of the base per level of the Warlock. Sweet. So if I level them up to level 4, they're researching more than twice as fast. Seems like a good investment to me.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Oh my.
Has been manufactured.
They're on their way, are they? Well then. Yeah, shouldn't get too attached to your imps, right? They come and go.
Minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. A trap has
The best thing to do in my mind is to actually just lock them in here to generate money forever. And then the actual costs will be deducted from here. And that's actually not a bad idea.
has been manufactured.
So what I can do is lock that, and grab 15 imps.
A trap has been
That was
manufactured.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So they should eventually figure out that I want them to, or not. They should eventually figure out that I want them to mine that, and then they will mine here forever. except it'll be full. So what I can do is make this the most recent active treasure room, so all the costs will be deducted from here instead of here.
A trap has been manufactured.
Wonderful idea, if I dare say so myself, and I do. Now go and break down some doors for me, please.
A door has been manufactured.
What the heck is with this ordering? Pick up the most experienced one, click. Okay, now I get a level 6. Then a 2. Then 3, then I do not begin to understand this.
Has been manufactured.
Increase level, dungeon special found. That'll be taken to the library if an imp stumbles across it.
A door has been manufactured.
Where did you get those numbers, Soviet Kozaz? Because I'm curious to know where you get the actual numbers on... oh, there's a... Is there something out there? Curious where you get the actual numbers for it. DungeonKeeperFandom.com creatures, thank you. Enlightening stuff. Got some imps trying to smash this down, but imps are crap at that, so... Let's just...
Discovered a mysterious magic box. Your creatures are falling in.
Well, that's what we need to destroy. Easiest way is to take Call to Arms, slam it down on it, and then bring everybody over here.
Has been manufactured. Beware, the lord of the land approaches.
Even the trolls gotta fight. Absolutely nothing to it. Simply wonderful. So with that big explosion we win, but aren't you all suspicious about what's up here? I certainly am.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Hey, well we found us some spiders and the transfer creature box. Some high level spiders at that. Level 7 and some level 2s. Greed always wins. Well, I have no interest in bringing creatures with me. It's a super broken mechanic. Because you can just bring a level 10 whatever with you, toast the opposition before they can even build up, and it's all over before it even starts. And that's no fun. We are going to be winning this fair and square. So onwards and upwards.
Fire more. There's a burning mess where once a pretty village stood. Truly, you've achieved a significant improvement in the area. Even the poisonous smoke smells sweet.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world now.